Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies, written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made into movies 25 of those screenplays, produced 17 films at the time of this video, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. And today we're talking about a movie trailer. Now, something that I tell everybody that if you have a film that you've made or you're about to be finished completing that film, you have an editor on board, or say you're editing it yourself, I always say to get a movie trailer editor different from the actual editor of the film. Usually the editor of the film is looking at the whole bigger picture, and I found that they're really not interchangeable. Every once in a while, a movie editor, feature-length editor, will be able to cut a great trailer, but I found much more success by getting a trailer editor and back and forth, meaning the trailer editor, one time we had so good, I asked him to jump on a film and kind of cut the opening, and it wasn't good at all. And vice versa, where I've had feature editors try to cut trailers and it hasn't looked great. So they don't seem to go back and forth. Anyway, the subject of this video is how to get a movie trailer for free. And that would be you editing it yourself using a program like Adobe Premiere or any of the other programs, the editing software programs, Final Cut Pro that you have now. Those aren't free, but you're asking, I'm assuming that that's a cost outside of what you're doing because you made a movie or something like that. And the first step that I would say is to take your genre of film and your type of film and try to find similar films and see what their trailers look like, and especially the ones that were successful, and see those and see where the beats are kind of on paper or on your notes or wherever you're going to put it down. Decide where that trailer has its beats, how does the build come? How does the build start with the story, kind of outline the elements of the story, and then build to a certain extent, and then hit right at the end. And maybe there's a button at the end or something like that, if it's a comedy or it's a horror movie or something like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go through your film and pull out those moments, right? And pull out those moments and put them all into a timeline. And maybe at that point, you have 4 or 5 minutes or something like that. So now it's time to take that and just scrunch it down and try to get it to 90 seconds or 2 minutes, 120 seconds, something like that is tight and easily digestible. And that's probably going to be your best way to cut a trailer if it's just you doing it. Taking the best moments, watching other trailers, seeing what their builds are like, and taking your best moments from your movie and, the things that you need, the establishing shots, the establishing characters, things like that, and being able to build that way. You can find some great music on Audio Jungle. Now, that's not going to be free, but it's going to be close to free. You can go to Audio Jungle and search for scary music or comedy music or something like that. And it's great tracks to put in the background that you can use for your trailer ultimately. And again, not quite free, but $30 and under, sometimes $5, you can get a great piece of music to put in there. The other thing that I want to tell you, if you're saying, a low budget trailer, is to go to Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com has some great, and that's Fiverr.com. They have some great trailer editors that are all over the world that could edit your trailer for a very reasonable price. Sometimes a couple $100. They'll literally watch your entire movie, take out the pieces, and cut a trailer together for you. And that's much different than the trailer editors that are in the thousands, and some are $10,000 and up, $20,000, $30,000 to get a trailer for a film. You can get somebody on Fiverr.com for relatively little to no money. But if you're going the free route, it's going to have to be you cutting it yourself. If you want a PDF on the quick guide to film funding, check out the link below.